This episode of another black woman being delusional and shaming black men for being providers or protectors and producers, and don't want to live up to their expectations, even though they have high expectations for how black men are supposed to be. Let's check this out.
A woman who used to watch Shira 7 was unalived by her 54-year-old sugar daddy. Let me tell you something. I'm reading the comments and people are saying Shira 7, her advice is dangerous. I'm not saying her advice is dangerous. I'm just saying that a lot of men, they think that they own you when they give you stuff. A lot of men think that when they give you money, you are their property. I'm not saying all men think like that, but that is a high possibility. So when you go out there and you date these guys, keep that in mind. And my thing is, she had a boyfriend. You're 54, she's 24. She's not with you because of your good looks. She's not with you because of your stamina. She's not with you because you get it up quick. The 24-year-old boyfriend she had, that's who she loves dearly. You are just a wallet. Know your place. I don't care what nobody say this red pill have a lot of men deluded. Just be careful out there, ladies. I love a good sugar daddy, but a lot of men, they don't they forget that they're sugar daddies. They forget, a lot of guys think that the girl at the strip club really wants them and really wants a relationship. Just be careful, be mindful. Any 54-year-old man that really wants a relationship with a 24-year-old woman is already not, is already a little, in my opinion, just as my opinion, is already a little. So just watch Shira.
I want to pause it right there, and we gonna break it down. I want to break down this image right here. Oh, black men, black men, black men. Now understand the context that this dude, he was a sugar daddy or he was a trick or whatsoever. Now this chick speaking, she's a 304. She's a hostile 304, and I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna break down who she is, in my opinion. Um, in this thing, I'm not agreeing that any dude you should be killing chicks because you found out that she cheated. I don't agree with that. But and you was a sugar daddy. But in this text, he found out that she was dating a 24-year-old. She had a boyfriend. So in this situation, this trick was spending money on this chick, and this chick was using that money to spend on his boyfriend, on her boyfriend. That situation happens. Now I'm not excusing this, but what we're not pointing out is that this dude did not learn or did not know that the chick he was dealing with had a boyfriend, right? And we don't even know the agreement or the arrangement. We don't know if the agreement between that man and this girl who he was with was that, hey, I'm gonna be a provide you for something, I'll be a protector, provider for you. You just have to be in a monogamous situation. We don't know the context. All we know is, or maybe this is the context because it's saying he didn't know she had a boyfriend. We're not pointing this out. Second point. In black culture, in the black community, this is in general. This is not applying to sugar daddies or tricks right now. This is to general black men. Because what's going to happen is this chick is not being responsible. What's going to happen is now the regular everyday black dude, black male, who's a protector and provider and who's more traditional, they're going to get painted or brushed with what this nigga did. Because she said that, I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it. Let me see what she
7
said. Listen
was
to what she said.
unalived by her. People are saying Shira 7, her advice is dangerous. I'm not saying her advice is.
I don't think Shiro 7 said that you're supposed to run game on dudes. I don't even know who Shiro 7 is. But did Shiro 7 say that you're supposed to trick on dudes or run game on dudes and have your side nigga and have a roster?
Is dangerous. I'm just saying that a lot of men, they think that they own you when they give you stuff. A lot of men
Okay, right there. And a lot of black women think that they're entitled to the money that they get from black men. Just like going to your job and, what I'm saying, you want to make money from your employer, and you not you expect the employer to just allow you to sit around and do nothing. That's what that sounds like. It's like you want this employer to hire you, and then once the employer hires you, you want him to just give you free money without you putting any work in. That's what this sounds like. Black women feel like they're entitled to a black man. This is why they get upset at you when you get outside your race. Second, black women for the past 30 years of my living have always said that if a black man does A, B, C, and D, and D, A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, that she's going to be submissive, respectful, and follow his instructions and be monogamous. And every time black women, there are black women in the community that find a black man that's doing that, and she does wrong by that black man, she does not held accountable. He gets blamed for picking the wrong type of chick. But black women didn't say what's the right type of black woman to pick from. They just said black women in general, or vaguely. Let's continue.
Think that when they give you money, you are their property. I'm not saying all men think like that.
Baby, when you agree to be in a monogamous situation with a man, yes, you are. You're submitting to that man's instructions. You're submitting to that man's job or his organization. You agree to do what he tells you to do. You agree to something. You agree to a thing, right? Just like if you expect him to protect, provide, and give you money, he expects you to be only his. And if that was the agreement and you broke that agreement, that's your fault. Now, I'm not excusing the brother for unaliving this chick. I'm not talking about that. I'm speaking in general right now, right? If you agree to submit to a man in a monogamous relationship, and now he's meeting his expectations by providing for you and giving you money or however he provides for you, and then now you decide to go step out and cheat on that man, it's not his fault. That's your fault. You're not living up to your agreement. And black women are very hypocritical. But then again, this is in the context that she's speaking about a trick or sugar daddy. So then my question is then why were you taking his money? Why were you taking his money? If you didn't want to if you wanted to cheat or be a side chick, why don't you say that, yo, I want access to your money, but I want to have a nigga on the side? Why didn't you just say that? But this is the games that black women play.
But that is a high possibility. So when you go out there and you date these guys, keep that in mind. And my thing is, she had a boyfriend. You're 54, she's 24. She's not with you because of your good looks. She's not with you because of your stamina. She's not with you because you get it up quick. The 24-year-old boyfriend she had, that's who she loves dearly. You are just a wallet.
Black men. Most black men who are traditional niggas and you are not a trick or a sucker or a sugar daddy, a lot of black women just look at you that way, as a wallet. It's a wallet. And second, why was she with a 54-year-old man? Why was she with a 54-year-old man that couldn't satisfy her sexually? Why does she couldn't be with that 24-year-old boyfriend and have that 24-year-old boyfriend fund her life? Because guess what? Black women like to play the game of dating Pookie and Ray Rays and dumb niggas and broke niggas and still want to benefit from the rich nigga. And then when the rich nigga finds out that she's cheating or she's not living up to expectations or dismisses her, or I'm not talking about what this dude did. What this dude did was wrong. I'm not agreeing with what he did, but you know what I'm saying? When he breaks up with the chick or he leaves the chick alone, they complain about these things. But you were running the game. Black men, wake up. These black women do not like you. She just said it. They only view you as a wallet.
Know your place. I don't care.
She said, know your place. So a sugar daddy is supposed to know his place when you're fucking around and cheating on him. But a black woman is not supposed to know her place when she's supposed to be a black man's property in which he's paying for. Remember, he's protecting you, providing you for you, and producing for you. And you're not supposed to know your place and submit and be his property, but he's supposed to know his place when you're trying to fuck around and cheat on him and use him for his money and use him to be a wallet. So his place he should know is to be a wallet, but you're not supposed to know your place as his property. Listen to that logic.
Nobody said this red pill have a lot of men deluded.
No, femininity and feminism has a lot of you women deluded. Red pill has woken men up. And I wish that sugar daddy was red pill, because if he was red pill, he wouldn't have gotten himself in that situation.
just be careful out there, ladies. I love a good sugar daddy, but a lot of
You like a good sugar daddy that you can run game on, fuck around on, and use and abuse and see him as a wallet. And black men, you shouldn't be damn fucking sugar daddies. No, you know something? This is why I got a hold. This is why a lot of boomer men or older Gen X, like the older Gen X and boomer men, this is why I have very little. I have respect for y'all, but I don't have respect for y'all. Because a lot of you created this happy wife, trick, and sucker culture that we're dealing with right now. You created this. This. Because a lot of you men are willing to pay for chicks that are disrespectful. It's one thing to buy a box and be a sugar daddy or trick, but at least be a sugar daddy to a chick that's going to respect you and follow your instructions. At least do that. At least set boundaries.
men, they don't they forget that they're sugar daddies. They forget a lot of
Yeah, and a lot of you women forget that you are hoes. A lot of you women forget that you're for the streets. When it comes times for a lot of you black women who want to be in a monogamous relationship with a traditional guy, you're forgetting that you're a woman and you're supposed to submit and qualify for that man that you want to provide for you. But you forget you're a 304. You forget that you have 50 niggas that ran through you. You forget that you're for the streets.
guys think that the girl at the strip club really wants them and really
Yeah, and you really think that the trick or the sugar daddy you with really wants you. He just wants you for your box. He's just dumb enough to pay for it. You know what? Scratch that. Um, because there are guys out here. Shout out to Coach Rick Adams, which Coach Rick, what I respect about Coach Rick Adams or CGA is that he pays for the box, but he sets boundaries. He's not going to deal with a chick that's disrespecting him. So that's what I respect about CGA, right? He creates boundaries around what y'all call tricking, right? So he protects himself, right? But a lot of women, you don't know your place. You don't know your position, right? When you're in a situation with a dude and you agree to something, an agreement, you're supposed to follow through with that agreement. And if you can't follow through with that agreement, leave that man alone. And a lot of women, you don't know your place. You don't know your position. Black women, you don't know how to submit. You don't know how to be respectful.
wants a relationship. Just be careful, be mindful. Any 54-year-old man that really wants a relationship with a 24-year-old woman, it's already a little, in my opinion. Just
And the fact that you, young lady, wants to be in a situation with a sugar daddy, you don't think that's predatory? You don't think that's off that you have a lot of young women preying on older gentlemen to get access to their money, calling him a sugar daddy? Think of being a sugar daddy like a candy bowl. And you want to dibble and put your hands into that candy bowl or that candy jar and then take that candy and you want to now eat that candy and consume that candy. You don't think that a lot of you women are glutinous, however the hell you say that word? You don't think there's something predatory about you in your mindset that you prey on older men that you claim is crazy or something wrong with so you can have access to their money when they die? You don't think that's predatory? Hmm? You don't think there's something wrong with y'all by that logic? Because younger women seek to be in a relationship with older dudes. You don't think that there's something wrong with black women like yourself that wants to get the benefits from a provider nigga, cheat on that nigga and have a boyfriend on the side? You don't think there's something wrong with that? But something is wrong with Red Pill, but nothing is wrong with y'all. Anyway, this is Kiss Shorty Gaming Nation. Like, share, follow, and subscribe. And black men, could you please, whether you're a trick, sucker, player, Mac, regular nigga, 50-50 nigga, traditional nigga, vet to protect yourself. A lot of niggas, when they come on this YouTube and they talk about vetting and having game, they never make having game about the black man protecting yourself from these women. They only make the game about the women. They make the game how it could be beneficial to the women, not how they don't. And then they're not framing it on how you can use this game about you yourself, the man, and how it could protect you yourself, the man, from these chicks. So protect yourselves out there.